In this episode, the average man takes on another fantastic quote from the school of Stoicism, this time coming from Seneca. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. I am definitely one of those people that spends too much time worrying about the past. I certainly do suffer more in imagination. I let events, conversations from 5, 10, 15 years ago pop into my head regularly, and I let them spread throughout my mind, and I dwell on them far too long. I often, as well, in my struggling to succeed journey, get a little bit caught up in future thinking and worrying about events that are going to happen, or being too dreamscapey and out in imagination land about the growth that I'm going to go through, or the things that I want to build and where I want to be. I almost imagine myself too far in front of myself and forget that I actually haven't done the work to get there. And this is the point where I want to discuss this as the average man tackling a Stoic quote. A lot of the times when you read some Stoic quotes, you might interpret them one way or another way, and interpretation is completely individual. However, when I first read this quote from Seneca, it definitely made me think about my habit of worrying in the past. But as I progress in my Stoic journey and in my development journey and my struggling to succeed journey, I actually see this quote now from two angles. Not only do I suffer more in imagination than in reality when I'm thinking about my past events and those conversations and those moments that I regret or I could have done better on, I've also come to think about this quote as talking about the future. Because even though dreaming is fantastic and planning is fantastic and thinking about future you is fantastic, we can often suffer in that imagination because it then debilitates us from actually doing anything in the now, because we trick our brain into thinking we've already achieved what we want to achieve because we think about it so much, rather than stepping back, being in reality and doing the small micro steps that we need to do every single day to get us to that future self. And this quote from Seneca really tells me to try not to do either. Try not to dwell on the past, and try not to be too future dream orientated, and to really get stuck into that hard middle part of reality where you're just dealing with the issues, opportunities, and work that's right in front of you right now, and putting the Stoic lessons and these Stoic practices into your daily routines and testing them day in, day out, week in, month in, year in, and moving your life forward continuously while having those conversations with Seneca and Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. I never get his name right. I have discussed many other quotes on my struggling to succeed journey and my Stoic lessons journey, and you can check those out in the iCard above. However, this one from Seneca definitely has an iconic feel to it. It's a real banner quote for Stoicism, but it's also a real banner quote for life. Let's not dwell on our past, and let's not get trapped in future imagination, and let's try to spend more time in reality. Because I 100% think that Seneca is hitting the nail on the head here. We do suffer more in imagination. There's no doubt about it. I don't think there's anybody in the world could even have 1% of an argument or a discussion point saying something different than this cold, that I think is a truth, a cold, hard fact. That as a human being, we spend too much time dwelling on the past and thinking about the future, whether it be positive or negative. And what Stoicism has taught me, and what Seneca has taught me, and Marcus Aurelius again, and others from the school of Stoicism, have taught me to try to live in reality. Let's be in reality and not suffering in imagination. That's it from me at this time. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and hit that like button. Also, comment below and let me know what you think about this fantastic quote from Seneca. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along and get lots more content on my struggling to succeed journey. You can check out other Stoic lessons in the playlist below, along with key videos from my channel. because my mission here is to deliver you guys bite-sized videos each week that can hopefully help you start your journey of success. Thanks very much for watching. Hope to see you next time. And as always, make it a good one.